And we're live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Games with Terry. I'm your host, Terry Diamantis, and joining me tonight is Jack Gunsky. Say hi, Jack.
I am. I've never been more deeply insulted in my life.
Oh, don't worry. We're just having a little fun with you. I was actually
Yes.
Jack Gunsky all along, so don't worry about it.
Whoa! Plot twist. Get
I
get Shamalama Ding Dong on the phone.
I'm totally shocked at my ability to act. And for the people at home, tell us a little bit about yourself, Terry.
I have fed every cat but one in Yakuza 6. So I will endeavor to find this final cat and feed it.
So there's like 80 cats around the city, and you just go around going like, here's some food, cat.
Not 80. I think there's 12 something. 12 to 15. There's not that many, but um, yeah, you get experience it for everyone that you feed, and I think if you get all of them, you get like a special item.
Mm.
So I will endeavor to find the final cat, and I've already checked. It's not Johnny and it's not Will.
Gotcha. Reminds me of this. There's this quest in Skyrim where you have to walk around finding like these red red weeds that grow underground, and you have to walk around like this big area and find like every single one of them, and
Oh God.
it's the most irritating quest on the planet. You have to find all of them, and they're
Ugh.
and to top it all off, they make this irritating like uh sound. It's just
Oh, even better.
it's infuriating. You have to identify it with the sound, otherwise you can't freaking find them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But the best thing is, I'm not sure if it was deliberate, but this quest reminds me very much of the cheese shop sketch by Monty Python, because the whole thing starts because a guy has a cat cafe uncontaminated by cats.
Do you have any cats at all? No, sir.
And the whole point is that Kiryu is feeding these cats so that they are, pacified and able to be transferred to the cat cafe. So I
Yes.
don't think it was deliberate. There's no like direct reference or anything, but it reminds me very much of the cheese shop sketch. So that makes me laugh.
And Lisa remembers the quest to which I am referring, Crimson Nirnroot from Skyrim, the most irritating quest in the entire game.
And Frosted says, "I'm the anti-Haitian." Yes, I will. I will wear that title with pride.
How Terry, where is your sense of someone else's civic pride?
Duh. I am proud to be an anti-Haitian. That is going to be my new identity. I think
So
maybe it can be a gender on the corner one day.
yes, there's Haitian gender and anti-Haitian gender.
Yes.
The real binary we were missing all along.
Yeah.
And with that, let's get back to this game. As you may remember, there is a sex robot that we can't have sex with, and we have a gun. We have a gay gun. We have something that splits personalities, I think,
Yes.
and we have a cell phone. I wonder, can we
It's
use this?
empty. It's got no personality.
Okay. I wonder. I wonder if it's possible to get the. No. If it's possible to get like the HQ personality, whatever.
Locked. They must have finished with. Better not. I'm already having.
More robots. Hey, maybe you have a personality.
Hey, Charlie.
That's
Who's
Dr.
this motherfucker?
Regis, corpseman.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Regis. Sir, I need your help, Doctor. Rescue brought someone in, but I'm not qualified to take the statement.
I'm very busy, corpseman. Can't you find Santiago or Lau?
No, sir. They're still in the AR lab, trying to fight off the heuristic attack. It'll only take a second, sir.
Fine.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've been panicking all evening about it. She's in the waiting room at the end here.
Let me walk very awkwardly to the waiting
Oh, yeah.
room.
You've got to make sure it goes past the 2-hour mark so people can't refund the game.
Huh?
Oh, hey, some service. These flexes are broken. I can't input anything.
That's because they're not flex screens. They're sheets of paper.
Paper?
Yeah.
What is this, the Dark Ages?
Hi there. My name's Charlie. I work here, and I'm going to see if I can help you. Something like this must be quite unsettling after all.
You could say that. It's not every day something like this happens. Not in meat space, anyway.
Meat space.
Meat space. Yeah.
Ugh.
Your health status?
Dunno.
How do you not know that?
Been busy. Only come out to eat.
Ah, you're a thrall. Shall I put net addict then?
What would you want? I don't care.
And
Can I
Frosted
take
is
your name?
summarizing the
Sesame,
the events so far.
134244.
That's a nice name. Indian? Sri Lankan?
No, raised by the city. Why do you care?
My wife was Sri Lankan. She always... Oh, you don't care, do you?
That obvious?
Any aliases? Net, trance, flow, those sorts of things.
Mandala.
Can
What's
you
your
hear all the
employment
whirring in the
What
background?
do you think?
I don't know
New
how.
recycled overalls?
It sounded like someone was sawing through pavement.
Duh.
Perhaps they didn't think
Okay.
you had the right attitude for it.
It,
Where do
it's
you
a,
live?
The trance.
it's very loud, so it's like drowning out the
Well,
game for a
it
bit.
was 13E
That's okay.
8682 Zoo Street.
Excuse me?
13E 8682 Zoo Street?
Why are you here at Cell?
They didn't tell you? Someone cut my network and locked my apartment. I just about managed to crack the door when the whole damn place exploded.
Exploded?
Sure, I didn't like the place, but I didn't do it. Hey, is there a net connection here? I haven't been able to hook up for hours.
Excuse me.
Dun dun dun.
So, can I go?
Are you scratching something, Terry?
Life may be at risk. Do not let her
Yeah, that
leave
was my
without
arm.
authorization
Oh,
from
okay.
Myself or Dr. Lau.
Can do, Dr. Regis.
Well, I'm glad it was your arm,
My
Terry.
ass. That girl was
Yeah.
locked in there. That asshole knew what would happen when he wanted her killed. I know what he has against me, but why her as well?
Why is this taking so long? Can I get back in the trance yet?
Eh,
Oh, we're her now.
What? Drink straight? Huh? Fixed to the floor. The
Residue.
wetware's dried up. All I've got left is the crusty layer stuck to my hands.
Ew.
Ugh.
I don't think I can fill that. Better not. It won't bring up the menu. The insert coin message on the screen is in the way.
Cloning. Oh, well, oh, great. So there's gonna be like a cloning subplot in this.
Ah, there you go.
Latest scores. Skibbity, Newton, UAE. Match in progress.
You can clone the kids that the guy was threatening.
Ah.
The sperm samples.
Hello? Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Vent again. Are we gonna have to do this vent thing all over again?
Maybe.
Everything I can scrape off my hands is in the cup.
Ooh.
Ugh,
Well, that
is revolting.
is very much revolting. Terry, I am revolted.
It's the paperwork they wanted me to fill out. Who even uses paper anymore? It's a filled up plastic cup. What's left of my wet... I can't use it.
So I'm guessing that you'll have to interact with some sort of machine to get the personalities to show up in that area.
Yeah, but I need to have wetware. Ugh.
Yes.
Doesn't look like it wants to bar... I can't use...
Oh, hold on. Table
I
base.
can't get the screws out with my bare hands. My nails aren't strong enough for that.
Ah, you need to remove the nails, something else.
I can't reach...
Well, you have to stand on the table?
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Yeah.
Doing what? I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find out how to fix that. I can't reach it. Huh? Fixed it. As much as I'd like to, there must be something worse I could do with it. I don't think I can... I can't use...
You
I may not...
can't use it with itself.
Okay, let's see. Hey kid, do you want something to drink?
You want this? Guess it...
Hey kid, do you want some paper?
You want this? I can't use it.
Okay, so there's got to be a trick to making the wetware work again.
It's a filled up plastic.
I have no idea where to put it.
Well, the good news is it's only a single room, so
It's already...
you know that whatever you need is in this room.
Yeah.
Doesn't look... I can't... I can't... I can't...
Okay, we got table base with broken light. There's a camera.
I can't reach it properly from down here.
Well, I could move the table, but I can't.
Yeah, everything's bolted down, I think.
Huh? A stainless steel? They probably go through everything, guess that. This must be where people in here get water. The table's just like the referee, functional, probably stronger than it ought to be. The table's screwed in. It's different from mine, a whole lot. There's a message on the panel. Insert coin, whatever that means.
Okay, we don't have a coin.
Old-fashioned
No.
home hardware for everyone who comes in here not wired. It may only show the news, but it must be connected to the net at large. I can't use...
Okay, maybe there's some... Oh god, we're gonna have to read. Contact cell officer.
How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure.
So, Agent,
Just Corpseman, actually. Quince. What's your name?
Sesame, Latha.
Nice to meet you, Miss Sesame.
Open sorry.
Pardon my asking, but you were raised by the city, weren't you?
You read that on my file?
Nah, I was too.
No way.
Yeah, we're practically family.
I've been in here for hours. The guy in the bed isn't much company. What is there to do?
There's the terminal. You can check the news.
Ugh, I can't stand this much of the real world. It's so slow.
I'm sorry. People
Hey,
don't actually
just
spend
like this
long.
game.
It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
I'm starving. It's been
And was that because you were deep in the trance?
that's not the point. I couldn't get the
Yeah.
food machine in here to work.
Oh yeah, they take tokens. Here, have a few. You'll be able to get yourself something.
There you go.
Ah.
Isn't it good?
What kind of machine do you have at home?
The kind that came in Skanto apartments.
Ouch. Yeah, kind of about that.
Who was that guy who came in?
Oh, Charlie? He's one of the most experienced agents in SED. A lot of people have trouble getting on with him, but he's just businesslike.
It sounded like he was panicking about something.
I've never thought of him as someone who gets worried. Grumpy a whole lot of the time, sure.
I need to get back in the trance. How can I make a connection?
Sorry, we don't allow trans connections from inside SED.
What? That's inhuman! I have rights, you know!
Oh.
Internet connection, you don't?
Come on, I could just hook something up through that terminal.
I'm sorry, but it's for security.
Would I be able to get some privacy?
What do you mean?
Well, with that camera, I don't think I can, you know, personal stuff, business.
I'm sorry. I understand how you feel, but I can't cut the camera.
What? That's not fair!
All of the cameras are tied into the centralized network. We can't turn them off, even if we wanted to. It's for your security.
Oh, I see. You're not able to.
Charlie doesn't like it either. He keeps breaking the camera in his office. Central gets real mad at him for that.
Meh.
Why are you keeping me in this cell? I haven't done anything.
Oh, this isn't a cell. The cells are only 2 cubic meters.
That's not the point. I didn't break the law.
It's for your own safety. Charlie's asked to make sure you stay here until he gets back.
I don't feel very safe. So, how'd you know I was raised by the city?
It was a guess, but your name was a clue. You ever notice how they always assign kids names from nature? Quince, Sesame. We even had a pomegranate in my center.
Huh. I suppose that's true. Never met any with any cool names, though. No tigers or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they do the extinct ones, though.
So, how'd you end up working for Cell?
I'm not sure, really. Kinda drifted in. Most of the kids from my center ended up here. Monroe Center, down by the coast, that is. Where'd you grow up?
Taylor, near the lake. Most of us just ended up on Skanto, unemployed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Personally, I think us city kids should stick together. There are so many of us, we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
So, what's your first name, Mr. Corpseman Quince?
It's Amadi, an Angolan name. Apparently that's where my family came from, but I've been here as long as I can remember. The first names are always from kids' cultural backgrounds. What about Latha? Is that, Indian?
Dunno. Probably. I came with a refugee shipment from the war. You ever feel like exploring your roots?
Not really. I grew up...
Hey, when is this gonna end?
Yeah. There isn't really
I
much
don't
for
know.
me in the old country either. Except
But this is
thousands of
very,
kilometers of radioactive hot zone.
Early day woke. You like,
My apartment...
look how diverse we are.
Yeah.
Is it a nice...
Well, no.
Accidents like that happen. At least Cell were able to get you out.
I'm not sure it was an accident. My connection was cut and my doors were locked before it happened.
Who'd want to hurt you, though?
That's just it. I don't know who. I mean, I've pissed people off in net matches sometimes, but this? Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
So we got some tokens
That's good.
out of that long, painful experience.
Hey, food and fork. That sounds promising.
Food. It's a thick brown mash that probably contains the bare minimum of what a human body needs.
I don't know how, but they've made it even worse than my food machine does.
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Doing what? I wasn't doing anything.
I can't see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix that. I could probably pop it open if I could reach it properly. Huh? Fix...
Lisa says, and you thought the dig got wordy. The dig did get wordy.
Yeah. The dig indeed got wordy.
That sure won't make a tape.
Hey, what did you do? I've lost a beat from the camera. Jeez, Charlie's gonna kill me. Why did you do that?
I like my privacy.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Please.
There. The table has been freed. I think it looks better with... It's broken, but... Ah!
Oof.
Ouch! I can't reach...
Wait, I gotta get onto the table again.
Yep.
I think...
Oh, let's see. So, fork didn't work.
I can't use...
Mm.
I can't...
Lisa suggests using the tokens to unscrew the trash can.
It doesn't...
You know what I could do? Hold on.
I think it looks better.
No, don't get on the table. I
Yeah.
want to move the table. Move the table.
I can't reach...
Yeah, I get that you can't reach it from here. I want you to move the table.
It won't bring up the menu. I can't... Better... Better... I put some of it in the cup.
Okay, so there's
The
food,
cup's getting full. It'd be a wetware growth culture if it was any warmer.
and there's a vent there. Okay, let's see.
I think it looks better with... The table's only got one leg, but... Prying it open with a...
Okay, so how do I move this table?
It's different from... There's a mess... They must have... I can't read...
Maybe you can't. Maybe it just doesn't let you.
I can't read... I may not be 100% clear on paper, but... That sure will
Get-
be... I can't... That sure...
Lisa wants you to try the tokens on the table to see if you can unscrew it.
No, it's already unscrewed. It's free, but for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to move it.
The table's just like the rest of Gray. The table's only got one. I think it looks better with... I can't use it. I can't use... I can't use... I can't...
You know what it might be?
What?
You probably have to do something with the broken light. And once you've done whatever you need to do with the broken light, then you'll probably be able to move the table. Like, they're
I
not
can't
letting you move it because you need it in that spot for now, is my guess.
Okay.
If we're, like, applying
I
game
can't-
logic.
Yeah.
I don't need a. That's your. It doesn't. I can't. I can't.
Ah, what the heck.
Yeah.
Ow. I can't.
It would be funny if the food was really C4, says Lisa.
Oh, you know what it might be?
I can't use.
No.
I can't. I can't use.
No, it's not a matter of insulating the table.
won't
Lisa,
bring
the
up
cup
the
is
menu.
already full.
Ugh, how much of this slop do I want in my pockets?
Yuck.
Old-fashioned hollow hardware. It may. Prying it. I don't think I.
And this is apparently Lisa's first time seeing this game.
Mm.
I like it so far. I mean, as we've noticed, it does get a little wordy and pretentious, and you know.
Whoa,
pre-work.
what?
How did you do that?
I don't know. Okay, so if
full table.
I see. I see.
Okay. That's good. That makes sense now.
That's
not
only.
going to help.
That's modestly irritating.
That's not going.
Oh, I mean, at least we figured it
That's
out.
not good.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
That's not
Progress
going.
is being made.
That's not going.
And Lisa's just making sure we don't think she's giving spoilers, because
No.
she's making the point that she doesn't know this game. Oh, what did you do? Oh, you went to trance.
To the trance thing. Okay. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, it's not anything. Mailbox. Is there anything? No connection. Okay, so we can't do anything with that.
I think it looks. I
Hmm.
think it looks.
Let's get off the table and...
Hello? Huh. There's no more.
What happens when we pull it the other way?
The lights above the door, I guess you can interact with those.
I can't read. I think it. Huh?
Oh, okay. So
I
we
can
take...
reach it.
What happened?
Prying it open with a fork. I can reach it, but I'm going to need something to get it open with. It doesn't. I can't use. Prying it open.
Won't it help, though?
Yeah.
Doing my bit to fight the power.
Oh,
I
shut
can
up.
reach it, but I'm going to need something to get it open with. Prying it. I can't use. Prying it.
Ah!
What? Drink straight. I can't. Not from up here, I can't. I think it looks
Yeah.
I can't. Don't hang up. There's no more room. The table's just like Ray. The table's all.
Okay, I'm out of ideas. Terry, do you think we could
Look it up.
yeah, look it up?
Okay, it says pick up the sheet from the guy on the bed.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a sheet?
I can't use it. I can't. I can't read. I can't use. I think it looks. I've given it a handle made of that plastic rubbery sheet. I'm going to realize I might as well just smash the whole thing. I'm going to need something. Otherwise,
Okay. What, you can't smash the thing?
Yeah.
it won't bring.
Okay. Okay. So we have an insulated fork now.
There you go.
Ah!
Oh.
Ha ha.
I can't use. I've already got anything else, and I'll probably burn.
Yeah.
Broken light.
I can't. I can't.
No, there you go.
This kind of sums up my feelings about paperwork.
Yeah, it's on fire.
No way. The reaction takes like an hour. I can't hold them the whole time.
The garbage here.
I guess that's sort of safer.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if this works.
What, for an hour?
I guess so. 80 minutes
Easy.
later.
Nothing stands between me and my trance. Huh?
Oh, joy.
Wetware.
How positively vomit-inducing.
Yes. You probably want to
Got
use
it.
it on the food machine as
Feel
well.
the net on the other side.
There might be another chefy type thing that you need to interact
Either
with.
it's got some pretty tough shield from the look of it.
Okay.
Say the sec-
Yeah, I kind of
I
figured
don't
that.
think I can fill.
I can't fill that up.
Good.
Alan wa salam.
Hi? I'm looking for the internet. Are you tapping the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
Oh, is this an Islam thing?
Probably.
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
The sort who prefers to be called an adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinso.
I'm Mandela. This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know where I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we didn't. We also know that it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
That's the guy I spoke to.
You know him?
Yeah, he's the Sun Agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago. Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're also aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance for hours.
They had to be
Yeah.
certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
You think it's personal then?
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
Then it's imperative that we help you to escape. Our agent may be able to help you with that. He is close at hand.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me? Blonde pseudo-leather jacket, got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes. He's acting as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work within our own specialties, and his is Cell. If anyone were able to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
Looks like a partially built sim.
Indeed, we're using a number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs...
Can I just say this is kind of gay?
So why are
Yeah.
you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
So lots of opportunists are trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling the SIN at the same time, when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard of it. What's it mean?
Who controls the media today?
The Jews, the Jews, the Jews.
Exactly. Jashik, whose name means knowledge. Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
On the internet?
No, that's not quite it. Jahilia means ignorance. It's meant to be ironic.
Oh, I see. You really are on the internet, trance, that sort of thing, right?
I suppose. Anyhow, that's beside the point.
I better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Tofik, I've sent you the location to find us at. I'll be here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
There you go.
Yay.
No doubt about it.
And now that all that's over, we can say hi to Mike R in chat.
Hi, Mike R. How are you doing? Also, hi to Wandering Lisa and Frosted Glass and Random American. Hello to all of you. Thank you for joining us this evening. I was your host, Jack Cousins. No, we're not over.
Yeah. Bit early for that.
Also, I hope to bring you an experience that gets progressively less gay than what we've been witnessing so far.
Yeah.
Hello?
Let's stab him with a fork.
You want this?
Oh, he's a robot.
Got it. I made it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That explains why he doesn't talk to you.
He's wigging out.
Mm-hmm.
All workers of Han are happy and fulfilled.
Hmm. And someone is stuck in the wall.
Oh, hey, make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand, but, well...
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy. Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
How'd you wind up like this?
Well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth. If I'm correct, Cell have brought me in for treatment.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
Shut
Yeah.
up!
You...
Oh yeah, well,
I am not. I am.
Jinsel says hi.
oh does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one. I lost touch with her hours ago.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
Of course.
And Mike R says, I'm hanging in there-ish. Well, I hope you continue to hang in there-ish. And maybe even upgrade to not-ish.
That would be nice.
What's with
And
the
also
look
keep it
now?
in.
It's a
is in chat.
disguise.
Oh, hi,
Normally, by
Keeperdam.
this stage, the Trojan is in control of its host motor functions. It makes a really clumsy mind state echo of the host and uses it to try to make a convincing flight to Greater Han.
He didn't look like he's in control in meat space.
Peace, spread, and work in the Greater Han Republic.
It's kind of a stalemate at the moment.
He's taken to bombarding you with propaganda instead?
It thinks it can wear me down.
Long life and prosperity to our beloved land of Greater Han.
So, why are you in a cell with a broken Trojan in your head?
I'm acting as a relay for pirated connections into Cell.
That sounds dangerous.
Pays good, though.
Money is the yoke of capitalism.
Thing is, it's been harder and harder to get into Cell HQ.
So you infected yourself with this?
They have to bring in someone with something like this. Even if they can't treat it, they can at least quarantine.
Giving you an ideal spot to relay signals through your neural wiring.
Exactly.
Fine. What is it you want?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox.
Caffeine.
I need epinephrine.
Oh.
See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Substance
Oh,
abuse
joy.
is the curse of the working classes.
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cell's treatment might work, or I might walk out of here and straight to Greater Han. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost to make sure it's me who wins the battle.
We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle.
Plus, it's the kind of thing that most chemical synthesizers can make.
Wait, like a food machine?
Probably.
Don't go anywhere.
Ha.
All work. We must persevere.
The mole file representing epinephrine, while there isn't anything you can do with it yourself, there may be another system that's compatible.
I bet the food processor is what you need.
Terry, you know, I don't always think that you're right, but this might be one of the instances where you are.
Just crazy enough to work.
I can't just upload it onto the machine. I need to get inside it to get to it. The fork won't fit in the seams around the... If I could find something more precise...
How about a coin?
How much...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I've already... Any...
Well, we've already used that.
I think it looks better. I think it...
Now can we maybe do this?
I'm going to need something more precise. Otherwise, I might as well... I can't...
Yeah.
Let's contact the cell officer. Why not?
Hi there. How can I...
Can I speak?
Sure.
The guy in the bed? I know what's wrong. He's contracted a human resources Trojan.
How would you know this? Have you been trancing with him? Because then we might have to quarantine you as well.
No, I had a friend come down with it.
Okay, then. I can get something to help. Unfortunately, I can only try to stabilize him for now. We have to wait for a specialist before we can try anything stronger.
Looks like it's full of medical stuff.
Cool.
Hey, what are you doing to that drone?
I was just checking out the hardware. It's quite some gear you guys have.
I've done all I can for the moment. Let me know if it gets any worse, okay?
So I'm assuming the scalpel is the more precise tool than the fork that you needed.
Yeah. So, Kiever Dam is still at Niagara Falls. I
Yes.
also, if you get the chance, you should look up the Red Coach Inn, because that restaurant was, pardon my language, the tits.
I
It's
hope that
This might be useful.
I hope there's somewhere called "You Put Your Left Foot In."
I've already got. If
yeah, because it's where I had the best meal of my life up to this point. I'm not even kidding. I had an aged prime rib from that restaurant, and it was amazing.
I genuinely have no idea what the best meal of my life would have been.
Okay, we got a lens, we got a scalpel.
that's not going to help.
No. Okay, well,
I
let's
think-
get off this thing then.
I reckon you've got to do something with that
Won't bring up-
broken light at the top.
Yeah, hold
Um,
on. Let's try it with the lens. It will act as a magnifier thing.
Probably, yeah.
Yep, it looks. Yep, it
Yeah.
looks.
Okay. See, I think you need to remove it somehow.
That does.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's get off of this. I wish there was a way to get off of the table without opening up another dialogue.
Wow, this is some really old hardware. It's going to need some upgrading if I want to make it produce anything complex.
Ooh, interesting.
Optical
I've
module.
upgraded the optical component with the camera's super-powered lens.
There you go.
There. It should be a lot more sensitive with that now.
And memory, whatever.
It's not as cool as it is. I don't think I can. It's not compatible.
Okay, let's see.
It's got some pretty tough shielding. From the look of it, I'd say this.
Okay, so we have.
I don't think
Oh, this is what we put on the thing. Okay.
I hope it understands. Let's see what it can.
Probably need just the tokens to put in the machine
Yeah.
to get the new weapon.
It didn't sound
There you
like
go.
the machine enjoyed that. At least it managed to make me a cartridge of epinephrine. The cartridge
And
is now.
you now go back to the.
Now let's see if he holds up.
Hey! You got an achievement. Achievements are always good.
Yay.
Hey, the robot's gone.
Yay.
Thanks. I managed to get rid of the knockoff. Give me a few hours. I'll be out of the wall and can help you leave.
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
From here? Not much, but I could give you some options.
I need more than helpful suggestions.
I've got control of one of the utility drones. They use them for moving kit around the building.
I might be able to escape if I was better equipped.
Atta girl. I've sent you the link to the drone. She'll be in your hub.
I would just like to point out the inaccuracy of this game, that people who live on the internet might be able to do something useful with their lives.
I'll have you know that I live on the internet and I do a lot of useful things, like streaming with this Jack Gunsky guy.
The you need to make no sense. Hand X-rays screens full of medical data. The projection continues to flicker. Apparently, your drone has no way to engage with it. Okay. Oh, we're controlling the robot.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It'd be an opportunity of a lifetime to go through a Cell's agent's terminal. All the dirt you could dig up. This drone doesn't seem to have any means of access, unfortunately. Okay. Office is locked. Oh, wait a second. There's a... okay.
There we go.
Okay, well, now the robot's here. Maybe we can, I don't know.
Oh,
You won't sit
please
still
do not
long
interrupt.
enough to get it open.
Okay, so obviously you need to find some way to make it stop running around.
I can't.
Oh, wait, maybe...
I may be good, but even I can't breach it. That officer would see me. You won't sit.
Okay, how do I just... What the... Throw this on top of it.
Come on, shoot.
And then it can't. Yeah. There you go. It's not what you were trying to do, but it worked anyway.
Yeah. Cutting
I
laser.
couldn't find anything. Not unless I plan on taking the whole thing apart.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You probably, yeah, you use the laser on the vent.
Oh, you don't use it on the door, yeah.
I mean, I would assume you use the laser on the vent. That seems to make sense to me.
Terry, it would make sense to me too. But as we all know, things don't often work that make sense in these games.
That's true.
Thank God that didn't collapse on me.
Yeah, game over. Germination.
Yummy.
Dr. Lau, you have a visitor.
Oh, good evening, Dr. Lau.
Hello?
It's the bad guy.
Surely you recognize him.
I'm afraid you'll have to enlighten me. This is Dr. Vargas, the Central Operations Coordinator.
Now,
The
Galatea,
cock.
there's no need to be quite like that. The fact that I am not widely recognized perhaps indicates how successful we are.
Yes, you're right, Father. Vargas? Dr. Eduardo Vargas?
Quite so, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
A most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Shall I, Father?
Please do, Galatea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
We have perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is complete.
Dr. Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Yes.
Dr. Adam Baxter, convicted murderer and a brilliant engineer in his time. Yes, I've heard of him. My partner had a history with him. His parole hearing and eventual release really got to Dr. Regis.
Quite so, poor Viksha. I don't think Charlie ever got over it. And unfortunately, it appears that he's taking things into his own hands.
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis? Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
This morning, Dr. Baxter was found dead in his workplace.
Oh no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
Central believes Dr. Regis to be the most likely suspect. He would have known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
Dun dun dun.
It just doesn't sound like him. He had other outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you.
It's because you're the bad
You
guy.
want me to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
It is within my prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city. You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that? I apologize, but for the sake of city security... Yeah, can't tell me. Classified, ultraviolet A, etc.
I'm glad you understand.
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it. Noted, Dr. Lau. You have a connection to Regis as well?
Quite so. He worked for me in a research team, as did Baxter in the same project.
And Viksha Regis?
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
I think I've heard enough.
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea email the case data to you. If I can be of any further help, don't hesitate to drop by my office.
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower. Make an appointment beforehand.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected. However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the lens assembly.
I wish you luck with your work, Dr. Lau, for Regis's sake.
Got to wait till the AI lab have had their turn analyzing her. Then she's all mine.
So now we're playing her. Dr. Lau is authorized by city if you wish to do. Max Lau. Thank you for the summary of the so-called mind-jacking investigations. Is evidence that some of Dr. Regis has been found. It's willing to work, but please be aware that you need not also emulate his less helpful behavioral patterns. And from Edward Lau. Ho ho ho. Max. Max. It doesn't matter what Mom said. I don't really understand why you did it either. But I'm not going to judge you. I miss you. And they won't admit it, but Mom and Dad too. Please come home, Max. That city, that life, it'll change you. Oh, there's an attachment here.
Ooh. And Frosted says, in the movie, wrongfully
Hey, what was
accused, the
that?
guy starts info dumping on the motivations of the murder. He pulls out a whiteboard with major points on it.
Outline.
No answer.
Gay.
Wetware's not going to.
Got to wait till the AI lab have...
It sounds like they had some trouble with the recording sessions.
Nah, I've already got it set up just.
Hmm.
Nah, I've.
Let's go to the crime scene.
Sure.
Wow, that's a lot of green. Excuse me.
Great, they finally sent someone. You here to get the body out?
Maybe. I'm Max Lau, cell case specialist.
No kidding. I'm the lab director, Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. Make it quick, I'm busy.
Why do they all have ridiculous names?
I don't fucking know. This is just, you know, more of the same bullshit.
What's your role here?
I'm
Yeah,
the
it is.
supervisor for the telepresence factory. Most of it's automatic. I just make sure it's all...
Sounds like a...
TP is what
You're not happy.
for the last...
I'm just wondering who did consulting on this game, or if it was the developers themselves.
Can you tell me what happened?
Probably the developers themselves.
In any more detail?
Because I remember in the first Black Hole game, they make a big deal about her having an Indian friend.
What the hell was going on in the specimen bank.
And he didn't answer.
He didn't. Turned out the door to the specimen bank was locked too.
You haven't seen...
No, we got the camera feed, but it was obvious that...
When did you last... So he could have been killed any time?
I guess, but it wouldn't fit.
What's the purpose of this lab?
Why is the music so loud?
Yeah.
A lot of research
Who did your mixing?
legal in some countries.
See, I'm lucky. All I can hear is the sounds from outside my window, so
Research done on something hazardous,
I can't
infectious,
hear
or
the music
endangered.
at all.
They send the orders here, and we carry out the testing.
What sort of...
Mostly we make new angiosperms. That's flat.
Gee, thanks. Why would people...
Sometimes the earliest, a lot of new wet...
Must be awkward if they cross...
And a lead
Copy... Aside from your...
There's my intern, Mark, if you meet him. And until recent...
Tell me if
he came up... He's
good cop.
He's all... You know...
His V Doctor just... Tell me...
Oh,
yeah, you read fast.
You don't... But you...
He will pick up the company.
What did you...
You're really...
Otherwise... You... Hey, what?
Anyway,
Anyway,
well,
look back. You know, read...
Yeah, back.
You seem pretty...
That'll be fast.
Sound...
No, is that all?
For now.
Then if you...
I should probably go through the rest of the stupid...
What sort of...
You mean the Sivok? What you let me...
Huh. So you did that.
You have...
What happened?
It's just... Yeah,
you...
I'll be...
Why? It's...
All just... We...
Or that... What is the... Just... Huh. Non-binary.
What do you mean?
My wetware systems are interpreting the genomes of these plants as sections of an body. He's used the DNA to store information. It's incomplete. The two samples only make up a third of the data. M and L. My initials. This can't be a coincidence. He's left a message.
What does it say?
Not sure yet. I could probably construct the whole message if I can find where he's hidden.
Safe to say it's in the other plants he's engineered. Here, take this. You can sample DNA from the plants around the lab. If you run out of sampling cartridges, you can reload it at this console.
Thanks. How long would it take to sample everything in the lab?
Only a couple of years. We have over 11,000 subjects. You're better off looking for specimens that would fill the gaps in the clue he left.
And we have a 6 minutes individual in chat.
Hey, Six. Hey, if you want on the stream, please let me know. The next 6 minutes is always welcome on Games with Terry.
So, how do I...
You've got to use the sampling tool to get... The sampler can take 3 readings before it needs to be... In some areas of the lab, the atmospheric controls will prevent the reading being taken.
Apparently he wants me to find... I've got to think about where I'm going to find...
Darn right. We've got a whole lot of A right now.
I wonder why...
DNA's been used as... Rather than on-off binary, DNA would be quaternary bits. Adenine, guanine... If he just left a
This
message
is way
on one
too
of the systems...
pretentious.
Sort of
Yeah.
special. He needs... Have you found any...
As a matter, there was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab.
And...
I can't remember exactly which. I do remember that it had blue flowers, spiny toxic leaves, and produced large round fruit. Is that all?
For now.
Then if you...
I better not. If I start taking every single... I better not. If I start...
And Six is getting ready to prepare dinner, so he won't be joining us. But he does thank you for the invite.
Oh, it's okay.
I've taken a DNA sample.
Checking for plans.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, Frosted.
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access to growth Vickerman Pharmaceutical.
Better not. It might...
Yeah, Frosted says that Matt Christensen is going to sue you for stealing his always.
That's true. That's true. That's where I get it from. Always appreciate
That helpful discussion in the comments down below.
I can't figure out what any of... Hi there.
If Fox romantically sat on a secret arm.
Oh my god, is it like everyone in this game? Just can't you be like freaking normal or something?
Nah, of course not.
The barber envies your good fortune.
My name's Dr.
Era of moral crisis, punishment of evil, you may suffer from moral law.
My name's Dr.
I am
My name's Dr.
Only one parent quietly spat on the electric chair.
You're not...
When do you offer a mechanical holiday?
Are you alright?
The clear star that is yesterday wants to set things.
Can I get...
Utter nonsense loves to laugh.
Okay. What's your role at...
When do you offer a mechanical holiday?
What happened?
The light at the end of the tunnel.
I see. I give up.
Is a person of the worst living as a survival. Hold the battle of long-term stayers in their roots.
Oh god, what a mess.
Dun dun dun.
Nothing unusual found on the estimation on time of death?
The climate control in the specimen lab is compromising your sensors. Ambient temperature is just above freezing.
The rail drone is empty. No samples have been taken from storage. Oh, we need to get one of the...
I haven't examined the body. Nothing
Okay, now I've examined the body.
Oh, that would have been kind of neat if it was like his own DNA.
Yeah. To shoot the body with a gun.
Seems to
as
be
much
good.
As I love shot.
Yeah.
Nothing unusual. Update Central.
What is the
Dr. Baxter? He's been decapitated, and not cleanly either.
His head has
more like destroyed. At a glance, this would be the most likely cause of death.
What is your estimation of the incident, Dr. Lau?
There's too much we can't say for sure. We don't know precisely when Baxter was murdered. We can't even be sure that this was the cause of death.
That is a fair assessment. A clearer picture will no doubt follow the autopsy.
Don't send in anyone yet. I still need to carry out a preliminary.
I understand. Continue your investigation.
You don't understand. You're a machine.
Lau out. I hope I can find something to get Regis off the hook.
Okay, let's ask the woman with the needlessly complex name again.
There's some more. I'm going to need to find... Excuse me. Have you found...
As a matter, there was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the
Orchidaceae
isotropha,
Orchidaceae isotropha,
exactly
whatever.
which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had spiny, toxic leaves and produced large... Is that all?
For now.
Then if you...
Blue flowers, spiny leaves, large round fruit. I'd say that was pretty accurate.
Only one
All right.
Okay, and let's finally get this show on the road. What's it called? I don't see it.
It's some kind of slime.
Okay, hold on. Let's read the descriptions. Undergoing weaponization for the Greater Han Republic. Attempts being made to isolate useful genome sections. The common oat. New strains are currently in development to cope with rapidly changing European climate. Oh, that's wonderful. Discovered recently in the Amazon conservation, formerly extinct branch of whatever. Formerly extinct genus in ginseng family. Edible member of whatever. No. Cabbage. Tailored as vanity project for current whatever parasitic and streamophilic adaptations of specimen are being targeted for use. Engineered producer and delivery vector of recreational test bed for artificial enhancements in climate survivability. High quality timber. Carpet weed. Garden pea.
What's up?
It grows rapidly in our atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Please use active specimens.
It won't let me. I guess it needs to have grown a.
Yeah. Plus, there's apparently someone's dusting crops right outside my house. I think they're running the leaf blower or the lawnmower or something like that. But yes, it is very noisy outside my window.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to find where. I'm going to need.
Insignificance could please even the most demanding.
All right, all right. I can't figure out.
No.
An evil engine of desire wrapped within a rude message.
Sorry, just testing a theory.
It was worth a try.
Whenever the teacher told you the shorter.
Sorry. Hi there.
Monsters angrily destroy the secret paper.
What
Yeah, I don't think you can talk to
I
him.
think we wanted to be.
I see. You're not.
I can't not promise to avoid not doing that thing I don't do.
Are you alright?
I am a possibility to move it from the TV.
I give up.
Only one parrot quietly spat on the.
I better not. If I start.
Okay. Oh, airlock. Here we go. Maybe this'll.
Warning. Security Vickerman Pharmaceutical.
Damn it.
Gene sequencer. And Frosted, I know the joke you're thinking of, so don't you dare.
Well, I mean, why not?
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access
Hi,
to
Keeper
the
Down.
growth lab. Vickerman Pharmaceuticals thanks you for your cooperation.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so I don't know what to do from there. Let's go to Fulcrum Tower. We only have about like 5 minutes left before I actually have to go, but well, actually, I'll stay the full 90 minutes.
Dr. Lau.
I'm afraid not.
I'm painting.
I think the main thing is going to be solving that puzzle with the plants.
Yeah, but maybe there's something here.
Dr. Vargas?
Certainly, my dear.
What would you describe? This is publicly available.
Now, Galatea, For the past 18 years, I and
What would you...
none at all be elected. It is merely Central's role to execute.
And it is surely you're just one...
Sometime we are
I shouldn't... Dr.
Central. Since he was a...
And
I've known those since...
do you know...
Ah, yes, though
Back
I...
to speed reading again.
Though the
What can you...
current doc and
How about...
back
Charlie?
he was...
I'm aware.
He had... I can...
Violent.
But I just...
You...
Precise before.
You mentioned Reed...
Ah, yes. She spent when she had fit.
He never...
They were very pain.
She was a...
Yes, I feel...
Though, can you...
I shall... There were many...
Why is there so much dialogue?
You I'm afraid...
Galatea.
Well, I mean, it's that kind of game.
This
What was your...
as a...
But as...
He... This apparent...
And the...
Precisely.
I don't want there to be this much dialogue,
I'm
Terry.
afraid I...
Don't talk to the guy.
Well, yes, but if I don't talk to the guy, he may not give me something that I need.
I examined Doc... What did you... He's...
My good...
I've taken it to the labs once he's been moved. Dr. Barr, in my office... That's class...
I'm afraid back. Not least.
You believe... What makes... You cut the... You were concerned that whoever may have compromised Central...
Well...
I learned from... It's a fantastic...
What that meant to say is, we're doing this so that if you want to know what they're saying, you have to buy the game. This is
Yes.
self-marketing for Watched Eye.
Certain.
What was...
I was in the 60s. It eventually trans...
The city council... Central?
Yes.
Dr. Barr, excuse...
I'm afraid...
It's the... A number...
That's... Does it?
Not that I'm...
So, to use...
If you wanted plot, why did you come to games with Terry, for Christ's sake?
Why don't you believe...
I cannot say for... I simply...
My investigation... It appears that while he was at the lab, Regis...
Really? That is...
Even more so, he appears to have hidden a quaternary data string in the genomes of the What does the data... An audio-visual message, but it's still I believe that Regis was trying to leave a message...
This is a remark. Please, continue your work.
While I was speaking to Dr. Apparently both Charlie and Viksha Regis were in Dr. Lau...
I believe, indeed. I brought Viksha onto... She recommended Charlie. They were not...
This is...
I think it would be funny if they just straight up told you the answer to the plant puzzle and you're like, skip, skip, skip.
Well, yeah. Well, it's the iTunes user agreement. You could hide literally anything in there and no one would know.
Yeah. I'm saying, I think it would be funny if you're like, and then you put the injector in this plant here, and then you bypass the entire puzzle.
I'm glad I had my fear. The growth matrix won't... You should have made no...
Hey, and Duck Dog's in chat. Hey, Duck Dog.
And apparently 6 is not having beans for dinner.
Well, what was the point, 6? What was the point of anything if not to have beans?
Sorry, Reed.
Oh. Look at this photograph.
The team. Regis is probably the only person I know who'd want his picture on paper. I guess defacing a digital one just isn't the same. Hey, there's Dr. Chigwa as well. A physical...
Nina, Adam, Eduardo, Gwen, Vicky, Charlie.
Yes. And the guy with the face crossed out is the victim.
Yeah.
Which is why they suspect him of being the murderer.
Yeah.
Regis? Hey, there's...
Email. Refresh.
Use finger on sex robot.
Terry, this isn't quite that kind of game. Although it would be much better if it was. Oh wait, why am I going back there? I just left there like a second ago.
Dr. La...
Yes. Just doesn't say a word, just leaves.
Thank you for coming. Okay, bye. Okay, this is gonna be painful, but let's give this a shot.
Excuse me.
Make it quick.
I tried talking to your...
Oh, never mind.
Isn't that true?
Oh, yes. It's what the kid...
Crippling neurological disorders?
Yes and no. Maladism, they call it. They give themselves old diseases. It only lasts about a week.
And you let him do...
He's not public-facing. And as long as I figure we all did things the old folks thought...
I need to ask me, how do I cure it?
Well, you wouldn't really cure it. He doesn't actually have the disease. It's essentially wetware designed to occupy the Wernicke and Broca regions of the brain. This then produces...
Oh, not with the music again.
That's what they're going for.
I can't wait a week for the wetware to break down.
Find a way to break it down early then. If we've got an emergency contamination, we use hydroxypyruvate isomerase. It's an enzyme that instructs the fabricators in wetware to disassemble themselves.
All these weird chemical names, like anyone's going to remember any of it.
Growth lab are secure. We grow potentially hazardous...
I'm trying to conduct... Don't make me get a war...
I'm sorry, Sent. We can't just give anyone access...
Not even a cell?
I'd need a pretty...
Have you found...
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a
Okay, let me just look this up. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up because it's gonna be something like, oh well, it's a potato.
Yeah.
Orchid.
But also, it's in the growth lab, so we need access to that first before we can get this thing.
Isotria. Oh, so we can't even get to it yet. Okay, so that was all for nothing.
I do remember that it had spiny tops and produced large. Is that all
for now?
Then if you
needed pretty good reason. How are we doing on time? Yeah, why don't we just I don't know what to do at this exact second, so why don't we just save and call it a night here?
Sure.
Cool.
I mean, we still made a hell of a lot of progress. We got through an entire chapter, so...
Oh, yes.
I think we've done well for 90 minutes.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna just shut it! Just shut this stupid... just... quit the hammering!
Yeah, and apparently Dante knows exactly what that weird plant is. It's an orchid.
Oh. I'll hide that. And, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Made some progress. And, I was your host, Jack Gunsky, and with me, as always, was my co-host, Terry Diamantis.